G'day guys, welcome to my Iron Spice feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about NRL's Round 18's recap preview for 2022 guys, so let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Cowboys going up against the Cronulla Sharks. This one's going to be, this one was a really good game by the Cronulla Sharks, beating the Cowboys in this one by 26 points to 12. This one was an absolute killer of a game, killer of a match, and I knew for a fact that it didn't really work out for the Cowboys, that didn't really recognition themselves of getting a really good win at their home stadium. This one here was a really tough one, only because that they didn't have Tom Dearden in that side, which that refers to Ben Hampton on the number 6 jersey for the Cowboys in this side. So Cowboys didn't really execute very well. Chad Townsend still played in that side with Ben Hampton was his partner anyway. So yeah, this one was a very epic game by the Sharks that really took a very good win against the North Queensland Cowboys. And usually, for instance, like the Cowboys with Tom Dearden and Chad Townsend, them two always work well together, and I tell you, they always do. But another one which sees no Valentine Holmes, Hamiso Tepuai Fidel goes to the number 3 side of that team, and that one was a really good start. But not a very executing player he was, that didn't really execute very well for the team. But yeah, the Sharks played really well. Sione Katoa played a very good game. So did Jesse Ramian, Ronaldo Mulatalo, Will Kennedy, Nico Hines. All of them, without them, no Cronulla Sharks at all in that game, was pretty tight, up there with Cowboys' home game in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Parramatta Eels, my Parramatta Eels, going up against the New Zealand Warriors. This one was 28 points to 18, the scoreline was. Another very good performance by the Parramatta Eels that got the job done against the New Zealand Warriors, which I thought the New Zealand Warriors were going to come back and make a huge upset in this game, but didn't really happen at all. And yeah, this one was not a very good start for the season for the Warriors. But for the Eels, they were $1.12, and the Warriors were $6.50 or $7.50, I believe. So either one of the two, but they went up by $1 or $2. So yeah, that one was a very appalling start by the Warriors that haven't really executed at all. I know they scored 3 tries in that game, 28-18, but by Jack Murchie, he scored. So did Marcelo Montoya, he did score for the team. But let me say this for Mitchell Moses, that got escorted out due to a death threat by this Western Sydney, two South Sydney guys that just decided to make a death threat to Mitchell Moses. How appalling is that? Absolute disgraceful. You cannot make a death threat to one of the really good players out there. Say, for instance, if you guys played for that team, you would have done the same thing too. And you would have been very upset if you guys would have gotten a death threat. So, to be honest, let me just say this. If you guys don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And that's my phrase. That's my line. Because none of this needs to be brought out to the NRL, to Mitchell Moses. That was appalling. And how the hell did they get away with it? That is dumb, very dumb move, and very disgusting. You used to should be ashamed of yourselves. Really. Because now, I reckon a lot of people will hate you guys now. So, to be honest, if I were you guys, I wouldn't really say anything at all. And I wouldn't really spread out anything like anymore. I would just keep my mouth closed and close it. So yeah, that's a little bit of a message for you guys that made a death threat to Mitchell Moses. Absolutely disgusting. But anyway, none of the negative side. Let's drop it. Positive up. And yeah, Parramatta Eels really made a very good start to the season. 28 points to 18. That game was a very good match, and I do apologise that I didn't go to this game. I did for a fact went to this game, but this one will be in my next video. So yeah, 28 points to 18. Very good match. Now the next game of this match, we see the Roosters going up against the Dragons. Now this one was another very good game. This was 56 to 26. I think it was the scoreline. I'm not too sure on that one, but I think it was 54 to 26. I believe so. Yeah, either one of the two. But if you guys comment down below what was the score line for that game, I would be much appreciated to know, since sometimes I do forget a bit. But anyway, I did go down to that game, down to that Central Coast Stadium, so go and check out my vlog. It is up on YouTube. It's RXYSV2. That one has been out last week, so if you guys want to have a look, go and check it out. I'm more than happy to. Enjoy the views, enjoy the likes, and comment if you want to. But anyway, the Dragons played a very good game in the first half. Yes, they did play a very good game in the first half. That one, for them, they played a very extortion game. First half they did, yeah, they played a very good match. And I thought to myself, they've proven themselves very well. They are going to win the second half. But then, the second half, they turned to shit. They made a very huge mistake in letting Aaron Woods getting someone's shirt and just go, oh yeah, I'm just going to flung him down on the ground. That's how another mistake happened, and that's how Dragons kept getting errors. That was why the Dragons lost. Of silly play the balls, silly mistakes, silly errors, no need at all. But anyway, for the Roosters, I cannot believe you guys came out on top in the second half to make a very good win against the Dragons. 54 to 26 or 56 to 26 or something like that. But anyway, that was a very good game, and go and check out my vlog on my YouTube channel. Has been uploaded, so yeah, go and check it out. It's 54 to 26 or 56 to 26. The next game of this match, we see the Manly Sea Eagles going up against the Newcastle Knights. Now this one is a very good game, very splendid game by the Manly Sea Eagles that got away with a very big win of the total of their scoreboard in the season. That one was a very good match by the Manly Sea Eagles, and they improved very well. 42 to 12 in that game. That one was a huge scoreline, but the Newcastle Knights need to improve. I understand that they didn't have no Bradman Best, no Tex Hoy, and I think no Pasami Solo, and no Edric Lee, I believe. I'm not too sure about those two, but I know for a fact that the other two were out. So there was 4 players that they were out, and that's why the Newcastle Knights were struggling in that game. But for Kalen Ponga, he wasn't very good in this game at all. Yes, he did play very well and very good for the Queensland side, but in his local team, he plays shit. He does play shit. I just think that how the way his performance was, he doesn't play very well. And this recognition of him needs to improve by his physicality, speed, strength, and all that type of stuff. That's what he needs to improve. But anyway, the Manly Sea Eagles played a very good match with still no Tom Travojevic, Ruben Garrick in that number 1 position. He played very good game with Jason Saab on the wing that scored heaps of tries in that match. But anyway, 42-12, very exotic game and a very huge, massive upset for that one to beat for the Manly Sea Eagles to beat the Newcastle Knights in that match. The next game of this match, we see the Titans going up against the Broncos. Now this one's going to be another. This one has been a very good game. This one was a very exciting match and not a very entertaining game. This was, but for 16 points to 12, with Broncos to let on another try and to make another try for a very good win. The Titans aren't a very good team at all. They need to improve, and if they keep on losing and falling down below, they're not a very good team at all, based on how the way they're playing, how the way their performance is, and not with them losing games. But for the Broncos, I just don't see them making the finals. I reckon they will go to the finals, yes, actually, yeah. But they'll choke. They will choke. And what I mean by choke is that the Broncos won't play in the actual finals, but they will play in the finals, probably finals for week 1, yeah. And then an elimination, they will lose. That's what I mean by that. And if you guys were confusing, if you guys got confused about that, that's what I mean by losing in the finals. But for the Titans, yes, they are, I think, 3rd or 2nd bottom of the ladder. I don't know if they are on the Wooden Spooners. But anyway, this one wasn't a very top game. This one wasn't a very huge game. I just not rate this game at all, and yeah, well done from the Broncos only just winning this game against the Titans, 16 points to 12. The next game of this match, we see the West Tigers going up against the Panthers. Now, 18-16, very close game this was for the Panthers to only beat the West Tigers by 2 points in that match. But the reason why they only won by 2 points, no Brian To'o, no Jerome Luai, no Nathan Cleary, no Stephen Crichton, no Lindsay Smith, and the list goes on and on and on. But with the West Tigers, no Stefano Utikamanu, no David Nofaluma, and the list goes on and on and on. But the huge changes happened in that game with Kurt Falls going into that number 6, and Sean O'Sullivan going to that number 7 side. So that one was a very spectacular change, which I know for a fact that still, without those key stars, without those key players, still the Panthers can make a very good win. Even though for a fact that they can win only by 2 points, only by 6 points, 8 points, stuff like that. But it wasn't very good, much entertaining game of football. That was. Only because I know for a fact that Viliame Kikau played a very good game. Yes, he did. Which I know for a fact that he is a superstar for the Panthers. And without him, There's no spark and no like energy that you need for the Panthers, for that team. But anyway, that game was a very close one. I thought to myself, was the Tigers were going to win that? Yes, they were. But then the late try happened in that game to make it 18 points to 16, and that game was a very close one and a very surprising win for the Panthers to beat the West Tigers in that game. The next game of this match, we see the Storm going up against the Raiders. Now, as I was saying before, I was wrong. Storm, I thought, yes, they were going to win. But then, when I hear this, Raiders were very good against the Storm, beating the Storm by, 3 games, I thought, damn it, that means the Raiders are going to win. And they obviously did, by 4 points in that match. Wow, what a spectacular performance that game basically was. No Xavier Coates. Ryan Papenhuyzen, I think in the second half, got taken off with a fractured kneecap. So he's potentially out for the season. He is going to be out for so long. I think Xavier Coates will be back, but I don't know when. But then, let's just say this. The Raiders played a very good game, but you do not need shitty plays, tackles, and performances like that happen. But that game wasn't a very good game at all. And for a fact that since Ryan Papenhuyzen played a very good match, I thought he played a very good game. But with him now getting a fractured kneecap and obviously injured, and obviously out for the season, it's not going to look good, and it's not going to look pretty without Ryan Papenhuyzen and without Xavier Coates either. So yeah, I feel so sorry for the Melbourne Storm, and yeah, you guys are a really good team. But also for the Raiders, that was a very good play and a very huge upset to beat the Melbourne Storm 20 points to 16 by 4 points in that game. And finally, the next game of this match, we see the Bulldogs going up against the Rabbitohs. Now, this one was a very tight game. Yes, it was. With Latrell Mitchell and Cody Walker play. Let's just say this, right? With Cody Walker playing in that number 6 position, he needs to earn it. Every single time I see this guy play, he whinges a lot, he sucks, and every time, right, it goes against the Rabbitohs. Oh, what was that for? Oh, what was that for? You need to do this. Oh, you need to do that. And also, Latrell Mitchell does the same thing too. Oh, what was that for? Oh, yeah, that pass was forward and all this stuff. He sucks. Latrell and Cody need to stop sucking and get on with the bloody game. Next week, if I see these two argue, with the refs again, they're not anymore my favourite players. And that's why every single time they come out playing, they whinge a lot. So say for instance, it's like, oh, if I do that to you, you can't do that to me. So that means that was a prime example of Cody Walker getting his remark on Cole Flanagan. But then when Cole Flanagan or someone, Jake Averillo scored in that game, Cody Walker, I don't know why Cody Walker did that. He came up, pushed him, and that's how the fight started. So basically, Cody Walker, you are a sook. You are an animal. Stop sooking and get on with your team, get on with your game, and stop having to go at the other people. And stop flipping out and stop getting angry. Because seriously, you're not a very good player at all if you keep on whinging, whining, and not getting on with the game. And same with you, Latrell Mitchell. Not good with you at all. Latrell Mitchell is a sook, and so is Cody Walker too. But anyway, enough with that. This game was a very solid performance by the Rabbitohs. It's beaten the Bulldogs 36-28 in this match. Thanks guys for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned for more. We'll be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, I'll be doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care, guys. Stay safe and have a good one. Plus, let's get up to 300 subscribers. Sitting on 261 anyway, so let's get up to that. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.